Hey, welcome back, Knicks fans. Just wanted to talk real quick about some of the rumors that is swirling around. It looks like the New York Knicks are looking to move Cam Reddish possibly to the Lakers. Is a three-team deal involving the Knicks, Lakers, and the Raptors. Sounds like the Knicks will be sending Cam Reddish over to the Lakers, and the Knicks are supposed to be getting back Goran Dragic. I guess it kind of sounds like something the Knicks would do. Something maybe even uh, uh, Coach Tibbs is essentially signing off on. Honestly, it also kind of sounds like a lot of things just isn't working out for this Knicks front office. From the looks of it, especially they just traded for Cam Reddish. Now they're trying to turn around and move him for Goran Dragic. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So you gave up Knox, and you gave up a late first round pick. You gave up a protected first round pick. That's essentially what it comes down to, because that's what it costs you to get Reddish. So you give up Knox and a protected first to get Goran Dragic. I honestly would not have. You probably could have gotten that. You could have gotten Goran Dragic for that same pack, for actually even for less possibly. So it's really interesting that they jumped through the hoops to get Cam Reddish. Now they're gonna move him to get Goran Dragic. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I guess a lot of things just haven't been panning out for this team, not just in free agency, the free agency signings, but also the trade this trade season. Because normally, if you look at it, they like to make their moves pretty early. They're not. It doesn't seem like they don't have the history of making moves late in free agency. I'm sorry, late in the trade season. They normally, it doesn't seem like he likes to wait to the last minute. If you look at what he did last season, so it's really interesting that this is happening. I think they might be getting nervous, and they're probably feeling pressure to do something, especially given the way the team have performed. And so this might be a desperate trade that they're making. Excuse me. Yeah, so this feels pretty desperate in my opinion. Although it's not anything too crazy, but it does feel pretty desperate because if you think about it, um, you traded a protected first and Kevin Knox or Cam Reddish, who you're not going to play. And so, some people thought the Knicks basically fleeced the Hawks. But if you think about it, then the Hawks fleeced the Knicks. It's like you gave up a protected first and Kevin Knox, although they probably weren't going to keep Kevin Knox, for another player you're not using. So that just didn't make any sense to give up all that. I mean, those two things are assets. Protected first and Kevin Knox, those are assets. And you gave it up for someone you're not even going to play. So it just didn't make any sense to me that now they're going to turn around and move the same player. And so it doesn't look good at all. It looks really bad. And to tell you the truth, at some point, this front office, they actually need to come out and talk to the media. They got to talk to the fans. It feels like they're hiding, and honestly, it feels like uh, Leon Rose is not. It's kind of, I don't know. It feels like a little kind of like a cowardice act a little bit. It's almost like you're hiding. You know, you don't want people to question your moves. You don't want people to know to basically hold you accountable for the things you've done and ask you to explain what you're doing. And so it's a little weird. It's a little weird, and I kind of hate to say it. Um, yeah, it's good to say as little as possible, but this is sports. There are fans, and there's also the media, and the media is there to kind of let fans know what's going on. And you got people that pay a lot of money to go to these Knicks games. You got a lot of people that watch the games on TV as well. It's probably I think it is the most valuable franchise in the NBA, although they haven't won a championship since the 70s. So it just doesn't make any sense that like there's no accountability and that they could just kind of like hide behind closed doors. Nobody's ever seen this guy. There's like a picture floating around of him just like looking like, just kind of like laid out asleep somewhere on a couch. And, that photo seems like it's becoming a meme. But, if this, once this deadline, trade deadline, passes, they actually have to come out and talk to the media, let the fans know what's going on. That's just what I think. Obviously, I'm no one. However, I'm pretty sure other fans are thinking the same thing. So let me know what you guys think about this stray rumor that's going on. Let me know what you think about the fact that Leon Rose and the front office, they barely speak to the media. They don't let the fans know what's going on. Do you think they're hiding? Do you think it's just like them just being afraid? Because it really does feel like it. I mean, they can make up an excuse and say whatever they want to say and make it seem like they're just being disciplined. But I don't know. It's actually very easy to hide and not hide behind closed doors and not speak to anyone. You know. So let me know what you think. Comment below. Be more than happy to respond. Thank you.